Massive breaking news on the penultimate midweek game. You know what I mean? Aye, that one. St Johnstone are relegated. We got there in the end. Aye, they're down. A lot of people we all expected St Johnstone to go down, but there wasn't without its controversy. Of course, they lost. All right, they lost against the Jambos. All right, they lost against the Jambos 2-1, but they fought. Damn, maybe it's enough because Dundee were currently beating Ross County, but there was a late bit of drama in the Dundee and Ross County game. There was a penalty late on, and by God, listen to this. So, Antonio Portel's handball. Alright, the cross comes in, his arm's in the air, it's hit onto his arm. Not only is it hit onto his arm, it's by his own teammate, Ryan Astley. VAR check it, decision stands, drama. No, I thought if it hit off your own teammate, you couldn't get a penalty because of double jeopardy, bouncing, whatever manoeuvre, whatever you want to call it. But they gave it. Now, there is a lot of controversy regarding this. St Johnstone probably won't be happy. You know what? I'm not really happy. You wanted to go down to the last day for a wee bit of drama, but yeah, literally, right, last kick of the game. St Johnstone, though, not good for them, but I mean, the writing was kind of on the wall once it ended. Once it went 2-0 Hearts. I mean, I know they got a goal back, did St Johnstone, but then stepped up, Ronan Hale, he stepped up, smashes it home, 96th minute, draw. And like we talked about, a draw in this game, if St Johnstone lost, would guarantee Dundee and Ross County's safety. And that's exactly what it done. And obviously, these two teams are going to be fighting going into the last game of the season for that 11th spot. And just to reiterate what's happening here, my friends. So yes, St Johnstone 32 points, 4 behind Ross County. It's all over, but Ross County sit 2 behind Dundee. So yeah, let's actually scores and fixtures. So let's have a wee look at the final match day. So Dundee are away to St Johnstone, Ross County at home to Motherwell. St Johnstone are down. That would have been so much better if St Johnstone still had a chance. St Johnstone will probably be deflated, probably be a wee bit depressed, dare I say, in that game. I would kind of almost expect Dundee just to steamroll St Johnstone, but here maybe they'll want to end on a high at home, who knows. As for Ross County, they've kind of went off a cliff. Motherwell did win tonight. They won, I think it was 3-0 against Kelly. Yeah, Kelly were down to 10 men. Shockeroonie. They always go down to 10 men to Kelly. But yeah, Ross County I still think are going to finish 11th, so an absolutely chaotic night in the Scottish Premiership. Red cards, penalty, drama, you name it, man. Absolutely crazy stuff. The Dons getting pumped. Dundee United looked like they could have got something at Ibrox, and then it kind of petered out towards the end. Hearts picking up a win against St Johnstone, which is relegated the Saints when they probably thought once that whistle went, they still were going to have half a chance going into the final day just due to the fact Ross County are garbage. But then that last minute penalty for Ronan Hale has absolutely sunk St Johnstone hopes, man. And after a 16-year stay, I believe, in the top flight, it's all over. It is absolutely all over for them, and it's a shame. They've won quite a lot of trophies in that period, but 16-year spell in the top flight ended by a controversial penalty, and obviously that was by Ronan Hale. So yeah, folks, leave your thoughts down below. Be back later on. Fans react, you name it. Aberdeen fans, they won't be happy. We'll be back to review that game. I've seen most of the goals, just need to see the last one. Don't really know. I don't even know who got it. I'll need to check that out. But yeah, Celtic obviously defeating Aberdeen 5-1. Match review coming soon. Review show tomorrow. Fans react. It's a busy night here on Fog Football. Till next time. Peace.